Hey guys, WhatAboutAmeobi here. We are going to try to play this course again for the... I'm not sure how many times now I've tried to play this course. For some reason, this course and this course only would crash every time I tried to play it. I think I fixed it. So, we're going to try. And if we have fixed it, there will be much rejoicing. If we've not fixed it, then there will be no rejoicing at all. This is Finau Fresh by vctrylnsprts. The way this course came about, Tony Finau is one of the players that's in the game as a pro in this, and he basically said, I want somebody to create a course that I design. So they got Victor, and my understanding of it is that Finau said, here's what I want in a course, and Victor went ahead and made it. It's not like they were having, daily phone calls or anything. It was like, here's what I want. Victor makes it. One of the things that Finau wanted was an 8,000-yard golf course. We got an 8,000-yard golf course. And so we'll see what we got. Victor is one of the OGs of design in this game, going all the way back to the first golf club. He's one of the next makers. And yeah, he's just an overall great asset to the 2K23 community. All right, what do we do here? Because Finau had to have the hole be so bloody long, I'm not hitting wedge twice, am I? Victor has also said that playing a tee up actually is a better experience, and right here, that would explain it. Yeah, absolutely. Mayday's another one. I can do that, Mayday. We'll give that a go. Like, there's no point hitting 3-wood here. All I'm doing is bringing water into play for no reason. All right, we're gonna hit wedge. So this is what happens when somebody who's maybe not a more prolific designer forces a length on a person who is a prolific designer. You end up with the hole doesn't work quite as well. Now, oh shoot, it was into the wind, so that's part of it, but it's a fairly easy birdie. Maybe 8,000 yards is the way to go. Then we're gonna have a 512-yard, 51-foot uphill par 4. Good God. Finau is a long hitter, so I can understand this. And he's probably thinking of video game golf as being stupidly easy, so. But yeah, this is something. We got 41 feet up. Oh my God. Is that gonna make it? Oh, we're on an uphill lot. Yeah. This is pushing it. That's tough. That is just flat out tough. I'm the grumpy one here, Mayday. And then we're gonna have 270-yard par 3. God almighty. Oh. And that's dangerously close to Biarritz, Victor. Not liking that. 30 feet. I mean, I'm not hitting driver.
Welcome.
That was weird. Thank you for the follow there, Delmar Vania. Yeah, the baby, I know. I haven't I haven't made it through the whole course yet, so if I had, I would have asked Victor, like, did Finau want this to be just a ball breaker, or... Because not only was that, like, really long, the green was crazy, too. Like, it just had so much going on with it. Then we got another 600-yard par 5. This is an official course, too. Can you imagine... As we're hitting the rough. The, you know, your average player who kind of struggles at the game, they fire this up for matchmaking, it ends up on the back tee. I think somebody needed to step in and say, yeah, Tony, we hear what you're saying, but I don't know if 8,000 yards is such a good plan, champ. Oh, goodness gracious. Twitch that something fierce. 12-foot deep bunker. Oof. Yeah, no kidding. You definitely would get some calves working there. I mean, I would die on the 4th hole. Made the tee set up from the tips. Yeah, that makes sense. More for society. You would think 2K would look at this and go, or HB or whoever the hell does it, and go, all right, you know what? For officials, we're gonna play one up. I don't have that. I mean, this is not a shot I should be trying, but it's the channel, so. And we're gonna fast it into the bunker over here. Not putting makes it easier too. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go 480. Fairway, little ribbon of fairway up here. Wow. Super steep down to the water there. Like 320 to the end of the fairway. Jeez. Okay, well. Guess you could hit 3-wood. The fairway will, like, the camber will bring it around a bit, which will help it. Still need one hell of a drive to get it in the fairway there. The other thing we should keep in mind too, this course was built back before society, like a lot of societies restricted their rounds to default balls, and there was a concern that people were going to be using those aviators or whatever the hell they were that go a million miles and stop on a dime. Probably a little before we understood how the default balls roll out on greens too. This was supposed to have come out a couple months ago, this playthrough. It always kept crashing, so I couldn't play it. And I think I've got it. Now, I gotta remember what the hell it was I did that made it fix. There was a setting I disabled in Windows. MPO or something? I can't remember now. This looks cool. With this green the way it is. Oh, we just absolutely flushed that. It's too much. If I remember what it was I fixed, I'll put a link to what I did in the description. How about that? Yeah. The old trickle green. Again, when this was designed, we hadn't quite understood that yet. MP... Was the MPO? Okay. Yeah, whatever I put in Victor's Discord is what it was. That's the one. Multiplane overplay. Oh, sorry, multiplane overlay is what it was. After I disabled that, this course started to play. There may have been an update in between that, and I may not have tried this after that update, so it's possible the update did it too. But from what I understand, there were other people that were having a hard time playing this course. So if you're one of them, try that. I'll grab that link and toss it in the description. Or I know where it is. Too much club. I'm gonna guess that, I mean, it's super cool to be collaborating with a tour pro, obviously, but I also imagine that it's a little difficult because you're not really getting a whole lot of direct, you know, kind of feedback on what he wants, right? So you've got these notes to go from, and then you're kind of trying to figure out, okay, how do I design this to kind of accommodate what he's asking for without really much of an opportunity to ask, well, what do you think of this? Because I know for me personally, if somebody asked me to design something like this, I'd want to continually be asking them, okay, well, I've done this, what do you think? So I'm curious what that process is like. Fairways are narrow. Now we can't even sniff this. Uh-oh. Axel's here, boys. Careful. We're gonna pitch one on here, because missing the fairway makes the par 4 unreachable. Thanks for the 8,000 yard fairway there, Tony. Or 8,000 yard course, I mean. Pulled it. There you go. Oh yeah, I kind of remember that, yeah. Again, I would imagine it's difficult to do it that way. Okay. Oh god. I'm just finding it difficult to find a place to hit the ball sometimes off the tee. Now, my tempo's everywhere all of a sudden. That's not helping. J-Ray's total recall contest. It feels like that was a million years ago. Alright, well, that's a nice birdie. From the bunker. The putt from off the green. Oh, this looks cool. I actually like that a lot of this water here is hidden, and it just, but you see that there is a cliff there. You can kind of tell, but it's not like fully in your face. I kind of like that. It's actually downhill quite a ways too. Yeah, no, I know. He's been gone for quite a while. Do I dare hit this? Well, I mean, if 2K is to be believed, it'll get there. Oh. Rejected. Victor, that's a yellow slope there, where the pin is. Okay, I'm not sure if you're aware of that. Yeah, this is what we were dealing with early in the game. Ball's just rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling. I asked about that actually, Axel, because I know the time frame was really short for this. Yeah, exactly. So that's entirely possible. Ah. Yeah, they didn't give him very much time at all, which I think was... I don't know. HB does some silly things sometimes, and that's one of them. You want a course that's going to be an official course, do it in 2 weeks. On a new game, because it was new then. Oh, that's a pin. And I mean, to be fair, the other thing is the design community didn't understand how the ball reacted on the greens yet, right? So, I mean, Ben created a whole series on green design for 2K23 because it was so different. Because that was something we saw a ton for a while, was just balls just rolling constantly. Am I reading this right? This is a par 4. .230. He's here, all right. Just a casual driver 3-wood par 4. We've been transported back to 1963. I mean, that's about as good a bird as you can make. Driver 3-wood. Putt broke about 8 feet. 30. Interesting what we've done here. Blind tee shot. Okay. That wasn't an easy fairway to hit, was it? Ooh, that's slow. Yeah, you forgot. Mayday's got a hammer here, Axel. Is that 3 now? I think that might be three chip-ins. You did. You couldn't handle the power of it. You were definitely declawed. There's a reason for that. It wasn't solely to do with you. All right, well, let's try and hit it over here. I think another thing, I think Finau did want some fairly dramatic elevation, so we're getting it. Who, Maddie streams? I'd be curious if Victor got this same project today, what would he do differently? Knowing what we know about the game now. And the answer might be nothing. I don't know. It's just too much of this where it's like it's 490 and yet I'm struggling to find where driver goes. Oh, it goes in the water. Oh no, watch this. Bounce. Rock. Save me. Bailout rock. No, 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 no. No, no. Ugh. That, no, see, that didn't bail me out at all. This is tricky. Oh, Victor, look at that slope. I didn't get it all. Sugar. That needs to bounce hard. No, not that way. Ugh. Alright, well, we'll putt this. Yeah. Well, poopy. Oh, good God. I'm genuinely trying to decide if I want to just come up short here. I mean, it's a steep. That's steep too, that's the problem. But if I go past this pin, I don't know if you keep it on the green. Well, that's not really where I wanted to be. Yeah, see how that thing went that way? Like, if you're putting down that hill, I don't think you have a chance. Yeah, that pin's pretty wild. Thanks, Tony. Might need to get roided up here for this course. Crush a drive, it's not reachable. Alright, well. That is one of the greatest swing planes you will ever see in this game. Okay, nicely laid up. Of course, you would play a super high spinning flop from there. And then, I mean, every putt has been an adventure. Wowzers. And it goes. We finish. All right, let's have a look. So overall, 8,000 yards is nuts. If you're gonna play this course, and you should, it's a very, very cool collaboration that they did, and I think it's really cool to support that kind of stuff. I would love to see this happen more, where the PGA Tour Pro wants to create their course in this game, and they get one of the next makers who is used to the designer and used to how everything works in there, and they can create it for them. I think that's amazing. But if you're gonna do that, play it from the whites. The black is it's just not good. It's too long. There's so many holes where you're looking at it going, well, if this was only like 30 yards shorter or 40 yards shorter or something, it would make it so much more interesting. That last hole, if you could get there in two, it would just make the hole more interesting, because it would in some ways it would make it like I would be curious what you would average score wise, because the water would be more in play, I think, for a second shot. So you might go swim a couple times. So you might make more birdies, but you also might make more bogeys. But again, you know, when you're told he wants an 8,000 yard course, well then that you're going to get some holes like that that are just too long. And that's just because that's what he was told that Tony wanted. So yeah, play the whites. Play the whites. That I think that'll be a better experience for you. You know, overall, again, really cool idea. I think some of the greens were a bit much at times. This course was built early in the game cycle. It was actually ready quite a bit before it was released. So it was really early in the game cycle. And we didn't understand how the greens reacted yet. We didn't understand how the balls reacted. The game was so new, and there was such a big change in how the course is played, that it took quite a while for people to figure out, oh, okay, this isn't a 2K21 course we're making. We have to make it different. We have to make the green sloping has to be a little bit different. The fairways probably need to be a bit wider because it's easier to be off tempo. And if you're off tempo, the ball goes farther offline and stuff like that. So, there's a bit of that in here too. But you know, overall, like I said, it's a really cool idea. I hope to do more of it, and I just hope they refine it a bit going forward. If you're watching, if you're watching on YouTube, thanks for watching. Hit like, subscribe, do all the stuff that the algorithm likes. Leave a comment, let me know what you think. I apologize I didn't get this one out sooner. I wanted to, but I've only now just been able to actually make it through the course playing it. So we got through it. Yay! Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.